This Rex is such a beautiful ass weapon. Like, it's great. Aesthetically pleasing, deals decent damage, nothing too crazy, it's just right. And that's where we end them. Oh, well, I'm out of ammo. Okay, so let's go take a look at this Greg's bill real quick. All right, so this Greg build has 8 catalysts in it. Uh, it can go 9 for a bit more damage if people try and min max here and squeeze on this. And it has an activator. So just to show you guys the build, if you guys want to try it out and see how it works. This thing has insane crit rate, 30% with crit damage is at 4.2, with weak point damage at 3.1. Now, this if I put one more catalyst into this, you basically be catalyzing this spot. That way I could put in like say weak point damage. What is it? Sorry, hab aiming. So you put hab aiming in here, it would then pump up weak point damage a bit more. Firearm crit will go down to 4.116, but it'll still be solid. So not bad. You'll have a lot more weak point damage, of course. Here, you just will suffer a bit of accuracy. Nothing crazy. But yeah, 40% more additive weak point damage would be amazing. So we have Fire Conductor, which basically this is always up. Whenever that proc happens. So basically, whenever the bombardment happens, you get a 3 second duration of them burning. It's 100% burn chance. Like it's not a chance, whatever, just 100%. They'll immediately start burning once this procs. So when that happens, you're getting a 26% bonus increase, which is freaking amazing. All right, weak point sight for 35% damage. We have focus fire for 20% additional. But like I said, you can swap that out if you want to catalyze this spot and put in have aiming. So you get a bit more weak point damage, 20% more on top. Um, I have inside focus for hit rate. Now, hit rate, this is also questionable. You can still sort of drop that. It'll drop you down by basically 3%, and it'll give you a nice chunk of weak point damage to put you up to 3.9. So it's really decent. So you have a little room here to play with these two if you'd like. I use fire rate concentration for the 5% critical hit damage. However, if you would like, you could still put on fire rate up if you prefer. All right, so you can still drop that in there. This will drop to 4.1. So let's say we put that in there, 3.8. Not bad. Um, this game has a rounding system. So my idea is to keep it close to 4 around there. So you know what? We actually just leave this here for the extra fire rate. Action reaction, rifling, better concentration priority, better insight. Really solid build, really nice. I like it. Put this on a Glay, especially Glay Cooks. Like Glay is a monster with this. I'll run it with Glay just so you guys can see how phenomenal she is with it. You just infinite ammo and hang out there. Now, don't get me wrong, some players are saying, hey, instead of fire conductor, they rather use, I think, mental focus. I prefer not to. I feel mental focus, it doesn't give you that damage bonus that allegedly you would think it does. I don't know why. I've done some calculations and it feels horrible because you would think if it did also the firearm attack bonus, right? This flat rate bonus would be applied to your bombardment. I've tried it, doesn't seem to have a difference. I'm like, nope. Fire conductor seems to be better and more consistent with the firearm attack 26%. So we're gonna hop on in back into Devourer and see how it handles again. I know I'm using it against him. A lot of people's like, hey, Devourer, he has like no defense, no HP, nothing going on. He's shitty, but to be fair, it's a very straightforward fight with not much of a gimmick. So it's like pretty easy to showcase this guys to you. I will say this though, the Gregs lack drastically when hitting enraged weak points. So you know when they're enraged, you have like that pink dildo vial thing comes out. This thing does shit damage to it. Okay, but then again, that's just all attack rifles. It's horrible. So I recommend having like the Endure Legacy or your Python, or if you have the scrubbing bubble. What's that thing called? That ugly gun, the Tamer. If you have that, have it in your back pocket ready to go to break those immune bubbles. Other than that, this gun is still really good. So let's take a look and see the damage it does. He's already being knocked on it. Let's try to bring that down. It's coming down. We're gonna go for that weak point now. So he hit for like 150 something on the weak point. Yeah, it's just hitting him. It's hurting. He's about to enrage in a second. And we got him before he actually enraged somehow because he decided to aggro on me. So that's literally it. As you guys can see, like it's a really solid fucking weapon. Really good, really nice, really sweet. Um, I do recommend people getting it, trying it out. Let's see. So 23 seconds, 12 mil damage on him. We knocked him out, right? And these are the rolls on this too. It is fully maxed out. So we have 7 bombardment counts. Trigger rate is 20%. Radius is 5 meters. So you see the bonus here. Additional damage is 100% on bombardment. So it's phenomenal. The only thing I need to change here to make this weapon really hit in its, I guess, ultimate form for me, is that chill attack. That chill attack needs to be swapped for weak point damage, and then we're good. Because at that point, that weak point damage, let's see where we at right here. This weak point damage is going to go up a little bit, right? Probably like 3.5 or so, give or take. So yeah, I'm looking forward to getting weak point damage, a gold roll on it. It's going to be solid. Really nice weapon, like I said. You guys have fun with it. Another backup for, like I told you guys, when you have boss weak points. I don't recommend this when they're in rage and hit the weak points. It hits decently, but you're just gonna burn a lot of ammo. Have a general rounds on hand, maybe Enduring Legacy or, like I said, the Tamer or whatever it is you use besides this. Really good gun. Try it out. You guys will not regret it. Trust me.